on this 4th of July, thousands are expected to gather at Lititz Springs Park for a huge celebration. Now, this comes just days after the park was underwater after those severe storms rolled through, causing massive flooding. This is how things looked on Tuesday. So what about now? Sarah Wilson, live in Lititz with more. Good afternoon, Sarah.
Hey, James, good afternoon to you. You know, just casual, me and 13,000 of my closest friends here in Lititz. Just an absolutely beautiful morning and beautiful afternoon. Quite the contrast, as you said, compared to earlier in this week. I'm going to take a step out of the way just so you can get an idea of what's going on. I wish, James, I was saying to our photographer that I wish this shot was about 10 minutes earlier, because that is when we saw floats, dancers, live music, all kicking off around 11. And that parade route is now continuing around the borough. After that now, though, as you can see, a lot of people heading out, likely going towards the Lititz Spring Park, where that is partially underwater, that is, from a lot of the rain that we saw on Monday and Tuesday. The good news, though, that is dried out at least a little bit from the sun. There's going to be live music, food, fireworks, and of course the Queen of Candles display. That was actually all set up and ready to go, but had to be taken down because of the flooding. It is now back up, and tonight's visitors will be able to see 3,000 candles lit up along with the fireworks. That is thanks to the hard work of volunteers who worked throughout the week to reconstruct it. And again, that is now kicking off. A lot of people heading there to the park, and that is where, coming up at 12:30, I will talk with one of the organizers to see how exactly they are doing. After all of that flooding, we know that there are still some soggy areas, particularly where the trees are, just because the sun hasn't been totally able to dry it out. A couple of the food trucks having to move as well. But James, bottom line is they're not going to let a little rain, pardon my pun, I'm so sorry, but it's 4th of July, rain on their parade. We'll send it back to you.
I'm here for it, Sarah. Now, you know, it's good to see it's good to see so many people out there today. At the beginning of this week, we didn't know if this was even going to happen, and this is such a big deal for this community that this is dating back many years. So to see that these people are out there right now after how things looked earlier this week, it's just really remarkable and a testament to all of the volunteers who are coming out there to help clean things up.
Yeah, James, absolutely. I mean, this has been going on, as you said, for over 100 years, since the 1800s, and a little rain is not going to stop, quite literally, 13,000 people from coming out and celebrating the 4th of July and being a part of this parade. And now, of course, headed down to the park, where there are just a plethora of activities, live music, food trucks, of course, the candles, as we had mentioned before. And of course, we will bring you that at 12:30, as well as coming up tonight at 5:30, and 6.
All right, looking forward to that. I know you'll make your way over to the park, and we'll see you coming up in about 30 minutes. Thanks so much, Sarah Wilson, live for us there in Lititz.
Hi, I'm Eric Finkenbinder from ABC 27, and we're excited to announce the new ABC 27 News Plus app. Live stream newscasts or watch content on demand. This is different than the ABC 27 app on your smartphone. You can check this out at home, and it's very easy to use. With a Fire Stick, go to the homepage, scroll down to search. From there, enter ABC 27. Move over to the apps, and there we are. Click the icon and install. It's just that easy.